Hi, hello, this is Mariel. It's a bit awkward for me to make this video in English because I haven't really made this kind of video in English for a very long time. I will get used to it probably if I keep doing this. So yeah, welcome to my new channel, Mariel's Forest. Yeah, as you can see. Well, it's not really a forest, but I do have some plants here. This time I want to just tell you why I started this new channel, because maybe some of you already know that I have another channel. I even have my a script because there's so many things I want to say. So first, my name is Mariel and I have been living in Korea for the past 5 years. Actually, I've been making YouTube content since 2018. So I have another channel called Just Mariel, and on that channel I make videos only in Korean. Yeah, that's how I started it. So my audience is also mostly Koreans, and on that channel I have made a lot of vlogs, travel videos, vlogs about my life in Korea, and also videos about Estonia. I started learning Korean since a little girl. I was 15 years old when I started self-studying Korean, and since then it has kind of become my dream to come to South Korea and live here, and basically that dream came true. I am here living in Korea. I have done my exchange semester here when I was still studying in Estonia, Tallinn University. After that, in 2019, I came here to do my master's, and now I have finished my master's in media and communication here in Seoul. And after that, because I was already doing YouTube and I was into the YouTube world, so I thought that I would keep doing my YouTube channel, and I even signed a contract with an entertainment company in Korea. So yeah, I basically became an entertainer, but I wouldn't say that I was really an entertainer though. But it is true that I could, experience the world through many different opportunities. For example, I got the chance to be on Korean TV shows. I took part of some talk shows with other foreigners who speak Korean, and I was even a host for an international news program, which was kind of an experimental project. It had only 2 pilot episodes, but yeah, I was one of the hosts there, which was a very crazy experience now that I think about it. I also have done some modeling for Samsung, for example, and also for a beauty brand. But the more I spent my time in this influencer, YouTuber, entertainment world, I kind of started to feel a little bit empty, I think. Yeah, that's what I would say. I think for the past year or so, or even maybe longer than that, I've been really thinking about what am I doing here in Korea and what kind of meaning does it have it for me. I just realized that actually I'm not really sure. Since I was a small girl, I wanted to come and live here, but I never didn't really had a plan what will I become here? What will I do when I live here after I finish my studies? Yeah, I guess many people in their 20s have these uncertainties about their lives. It really cut to me because it has never been my dream to become a celebrity or influencer in Korea. It's not really a dream, although I love making videos. So yeah, I just started feeling kind of I didn't have that motivation or passion anymore towards something. When I always learned Korean, wanted to come here, I had this big passion that I want to come here and live here. I just realized that I don't have that kind of feeling towards something anymore. Yeah, the more I thought about it, the more I started to feel reluctant to upload videos on my YouTube as well, because I always felt that they were kind of missing something. Although I love the videos that I make and I love the process of making it, yeah, maybe sometimes editing is very annoying. But it is true that without me knowing, I was actually moving towards something that is really important to me. And I could see it from the way my videos started to change a little bit. My videos are kind of, they have always been very chill and slow paced. Like, it has always been hard for me to do something trendy, like follow the trends or do something for the views. Most of the time I'm always just uploading what I want to upload, which is good, but at the same time, if you want to like make a living out of it, it's very bad. That's why I'm not sure if I can do it for my living. So I just uploaded what I wanted to in my own style. I felt like those videos represented me more than some videos I made before, but those videos often got less views than those that maybe, you know, were didn't really show my true nature or something like that. I love making videos outdoors, show the nature and just be in the nature, explore places with history tracing back to, you know, thousands of years, places that are full of soul and full of life. Instead of like making videos just in the city, I like to go to the countryside and, you know, explore the old Korea. I guess that's the most fun thing for me to do. And actually, while living in Korea, I got really into hiking because, you know, Estonia doesn't have any mountains. We have a lot of forests, we have a lot of places to go camping and trekking. I never really did that back in Estonia, which is, I don't know, it's actually very surprising for me because I've always loved being outdoors. I was really, you know, in awe when I saw the big mountains because there are so many here in Korea. I love the mountains and I love the temples. When there's a mountain, there is probably somewhere in the mountain, in the woods, there is a little temple. So to be honest, I think it's the part of Korea that I love the most. Korean nature, the mountains and the Buddhist temples, they have become something very, very special and very precious for me. Especially during the times when I'm not feeling so well, when I feel, you know, anxious or hopeless. During those times, I often go to the mountains and to the closest temple. I think, yeah, for me it's something very special that I can't really experience anywhere else. And Korea has so many mountains and so many temples. Even though I live in this huge city, Seoul, which is like one of the biggest cities in the world, I feel so relieved that I can have this getaway place where whenever I feel overwhelmed about something. So yeah, mountains and the temples are very healing for me. Whenever I go to a temple, I just feel very calm. Yeah, and also they're kind of, you know, because the history is so long, you can feel it that, you know, there's something, you know, very ancient and mysterious about them. It kind of became my hobby to hike in the mountains and go visit all of these big and small temples all over Korea. So I've also made a lot of videos where I go hiking, visit temples. There are still many places I haven't been to, but yeah, I really love doing it. I think I have made myself clear now why I love mountains and temples. So I think since then, like, I've been making a lot of videos outdoors, just showing the nature of Korea, you know, beautiful landscapes and also the history and culture of Korea. So yeah, I just love going to the countryside and visiting all these small places. But yeah, it's funny because when I first came to Korea, you know, everything was so new and exciting because well, I have never lived in such a big city before, and there are like so many things to do, especially when you're like in your early 20s. There are like so many places to hang out, so many things to do, like everything is open 24 hours a day. Yeah, and it was just fascinating to see how different things are from, you know, Estonia, my home country. So I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed, you know, going to, I don't know, the karaoke in Noraebang, you know, just like go shopping and, you know, eat all of these good things, go to cafes. But I felt like the longer I lived here, and all of these things that I thought were fun and, you know, exciting, actually all of them might not be so fun. Consumerism, fast fashion, waste, pollution, all of these things suddenly I started to see them very clearly. When you get out of the excitement phase, you start to see the things how they really are. Living here in Seoul, in this mega city, and experiencing firsthand the overwhelming usage of single-use plastics, or air pollution, noise pollution, or light pollution, and so many more problems. Experiencing the contrast between the small little village in Estonian forest where I basically grew up, and then coming to live here in this huge city, it has really brought my attention to the state of the environment I'm living in. And also it has made me much more conscious about all of the issues that our world is facing currently. Suddenly I felt very overwhelmed about all of the catastrophes going on around the world, and all the natural disasters that have become more frequent and more stronger, all the wars and conflicts that are going on in so many places, and just the climate change itself that is already affecting all of us all around the world. It's really hard to handle all of it. When you read the news, there's always so many things going on, and you're just like, wow, what can I do about it? You kind of start feeling very hopeless about the situation, and just feeling like helpless as well. Like, what can I do, like, as a single human being about all of these huge things going on? But after experiencing all these emotions inside of me, I kind of started to feel that I think I realized after a long time that I felt a surge of passion towards something that is very important to me, something that is close to my heart. I just suddenly felt this huge urge, the need to learn about what is really happening in our world and really understand the complexity of the crisis we are currently in that moment, because I truly believe that it's not okay that our world is the way it is. I feel that everyone should become more aware about their surroundings, not just passively be and not care about what is going on the other side of the world, but maybe this is exactly what is affecting your life at the moment. So I just started to read books on climate change to really understand the underlying issues of it and what has caused all of it. I also started watching documentaries on climate change and all kinds of climate issues and also solutions, and also listening to podcasts, which is very good. I think there are so many good podcasts. Yeah, and I actually found those podcasts through another YouTube video. There's a girl, I don't remember, I will put her YouTube address here. I think she's from Singapore. I think she makes a lot of videos about books. She has made several videos on books about climate change, like recommendation videos, and also some recommendations on podcasts that talk about climate issues. So it was very helpful for me. Also follow people on Instagram or other social media that are knowledgeable on these issues, on climate issues, instead of watching some random videos endlessly popping up on my Instagram feed. Just feeling that they are chaining my attention and numbing my mind. Yeah, it's very bad. I think it's like a very big issue of the modern world. But it still sometimes happens, and I feel very bad about it. I think it's very important to be mindful of the content that you are consuming. And while learning about the environment, ecosystems, and all the issues going on, I realized that I really feel that it's something that I should do, or it's something that I should contribute to. I have really enjoyed watching documentaries on different cultures, their nature, ecosystem, their ways of living, and I feel that our world has so much to offer, and we should all protect it at all costs, and cherish it, because we are all part of this huge world. And although people on the other side of the world might have completely different lifestyles, in the end we are all the same beings living on this earth, existing on the same planet, seeing the same sun, seeing the same moon, feeling the same wind blowing by. We are all connected, and we are more connected than ever in the modern world, with internet and everything, and just all the issues going on, and just all the world is so connected. We are eating our fruits that are from the other side of the world, and we think that it's normal and that's how it should be. I think it's so important to be aware of all of the world. Something that's going on over there affects us over here. There are so many reasons why we should work together. The only way to make our world a better place, I think, is just to work together. All think of each other, no matter what is their, racial, cultural, or religious background. And we should be kind and generous to everyone around us, and also think about their needs and rights, not only ours. And it's so important to work together, especially during this climate crisis, climate change, because it's affecting all of these different regions, and we all have, an impact to it. The actions of certain countries affect the other countries and their ecosystems and their nature. That's why I made up my mind that I want to be part of this community, the community that every day works hard to, make our world a better place, to make our planet healthy again. Yeah, so that's why I decided to make this channel. So basically, this was a very long introduction to why I made this channel. I felt it was time to start something new, and I think I knew what it was. So personally, I feel that there is nothing more important, nothing more meaningful than, trying to do something good for our planet, because it's literally the only home we have, and it's the most precious thing, and not even a thing but a being that we should be protecting, because thanks to this planet we are here existing at this moment. So my hopes for this channel is to share my thoughts on our current world and the climate crisis through my experiences living in Estonia and then moving here to South Korea. So I wish my channel would become a place, or maybe rather a forest, where I can connect with you, all the people who care about our planet and what we do to it, but also a space which shows the truth about what is going on, but also maybe a place that could inspire other people to become more mindful of their own actions and their impacts on the world, to get out of the comfort zone and to help our planet. Of course, I'm still learning, and I still have a lot to learn, because I have only now started getting more deeply involved in it. I'm still a baby in this field. I definitely don't know every answer to every question, but I guess I have my point of view that I could share with you. So my aim now is to read more books, watching all of documentaries as well, and just trying to be aware of all of the issues that are going on. I'm just hoping to be more knowledgeable on the issues, so that I will be able to speak my mind more confidently on this channel. I think I'm still figuring out the style of this channel. Probably I will make all kinds of different videos, I have to experiment first before. I think there will be some videos maybe where I just talk, but there could be some videos more maybe visual and symbolic, where I just show the nature of Korea, or something like that. Or maybe I will do some reviews on some books on climate issues, or even maybe some nature-friendly products. Maybe sustainable products that I'm using, or maybe just show my daily life in Korea and how I am trying to be more sustainable here. So I think this channel could maybe become kind of like my diary of my journey as an environmentally conscious person. So if you would like to join my journey and be part of this community, then I welcome you, and I would be so grateful for any kind of support, or even maybe opinions or suggestions on what kind of content you would like to see on this channel. So today's video was a pretty long introduction on what led me to start this channel and what will this channel be about. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this long video. See you in the next one, hopefully very soon. And I hope we can make our world a better place, and I hope we can, you know, make our world a greener and healthier place together. Yay! Bye. Yeah, I wanted to do fighting, which is like a Korean thing where like fighting, like, yeah, what do you call it, like, you know, cheer up, I don't know, be strong, I guess. Bye.